Hello everyone, this is Boisheng Watch. Every watch is a work of art of time, and I am a fanatic believer in them. I also hope that all watch friends will avoid pitfalls and find your own bowl. Today, I bring you the RM3502 Black Carbon NTPT. It is modified with the best modified movement, the genuine Parmigiani Ferraiola movement, to modify and upgrade the entire watch. For the M3502 modification on the market, the mainstream movement is the word movement, and Parmigiani's movement. The word movement is mainly cost-effective, while the Parmigiani Floria movement is mainly about high degree of authenticity. The modified movement of this watch on the market, it can achieve the closest to the original, the level of modification of the 3502. First, let's take a look. When we play with this 3502, we need to know about the 3502 watch. It is different from the ordinary 3501. The 3502 is an automatic winding watch. It has such an automatic rotor. See? But the 3501 is a manual winding watch. It doesn't have an automatic rotor. Therefore, in terms of the structure of the movement, is more complex than the 3501. And for the true beauty watch, the movement inside, it uses some of the components of Painrai, such as the two spring cases at 10 o'clock and 12 o'clock. Two spring cases, such as the balance wheel at 5 o'clock, and shock absorber are all made of original genuine parts of the original genuine Power Strong Point model. You can see the details and craftsmanship inside is really very top-notch, which is very good. This watch, it can achieve the same hollowing degree as the cabinet and completely consistent functions. What kind of hollowing degree does it have? You can see the hollowing degree at 11 o'clock and the hollowing degree at 6 o'clock. All of them can be completely consistent to achieve a completely unified standard. And this watch, when we wind it, the 10 o'clock position and 12 o'clock position are two real and movable double spring boxes. See? When we wind it to a certain extent, the balance wheel at 5 o'clock, it starts to rotate. Its 6 o'clock escapement is also hidden. Before we play with this watch, we must pay attention to a detail. That is, you need to look at the shock absorber. Like the original foam strong shock absorber, its shock absorber is a large one. For the watch movement, its shock absorber, because it is a domestic model watch movement, its shock absorber is a small one. Its shock absorber is actually easy to distinguish. It's the color of the added spring box will also have certain differences. A real strong and powerful movement. The color of the spring box, you can see the color of the spring box is this silver titanium color, and the 12 o'clock position is this dark titanium. At 12 o'clock, this ecological color under the light. Its reflection lines are very strong. When we play with this modified M movement, we must pay attention to the polishing details of the movement, such as the polishing details of its silver reflective strip and the 1 o'clock positions, the polishing details of the triangle area pull rod and the 3 o'clock areas, and the polishing details of the triangle area. Whether these details can be done well is also an important standard. Here, you should see that the Parmigiani caliber, its central axis is divided into two layers. It's very three-dimensional. See? There is a silver center point in the middle, which includes all the gears on the back, such as central axis. Let me take a look again. The central axis of these gears on the back, you can see that they are all treated in two layers. There is a very obvious, such a silver dot. But when choosing this 3502, we must pay attention to the color of the automatic head. You can see that it has several colors. The color in the middle and the color of the automatic head on the outside are completely different. Then, the deck at the back, you can see that it is a little darker. This titanium color, these can also be unified with the original, which are all consistent. But for a watch like this, its shock absorber, its length and no card degree structure is also very important. The original shock absorber's structure is lower than the outer ring of the balance wheel. This is also something that you need to be careful to distinguish. And the upper area, the area of the deck, the size of the screws, also has certain requirements. The real original Patek Philippe movement, the size of its screws, the first screw is relatively small, the middle one is relatively small, the upper one is relatively large. This is also something that you need to distinguish. When we pull out the crown, the balance wheel will stop rotating. The four corners of the balance wheel, it has counterweights on all four corners. The craftsmanship of these counterweights can be completely consistent with the original one. Before playing with this watch, the polishing process of its movement is actually very important. A good modified movement, its movement will be very delicate. But before we choose this watch, we must first pay attention to its case. Like our case, it is compatible with the original one, an imported NTPT carbon fiber case. Under the light, its luster and texture are very strong. It's fully stretched. The thickness of its side can be completely consistent with the cabinet. The carbon fiber on its side is also very delicate, including the carbon fiber of the bottom cover. This kind of treatment, including the engraving on the bottom cover, this is what a good carbon fiber product should have. The structural craftsmanship it needs. This is an M3503 Black Carbon NTPT